Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. NintendoKid here with a new Nintendo Switch accessory review for you guys. In fact, today I'm going to show you three accessories for the Nintendo Switch standing right behind me here that are absolute essentials for any Nintendo Switch owner out there. Of course, you can always go for an arcade stick or an extra controller, but these three products are products that you absolutely need. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's start things off with the Nintendo Switch Grip, or the Nintendo Switch Comfort Grip I think it's called officially, and it doesn't look like much, mostly because it has this styrofoam packed in it. It didn't come in any boxing, it just came like this. So at first sight it doesn't look like much, it's just transparent plastic and it has these black grips. However, it is extremely comfortable. Let me explain to you. The Nintendo Switch, of course, is built to be played just like this. And the Joy-Cons are flat, and they're flat for a reason, but it's not very ergonomically designed. However, it's very comfortable. I've never had any issues until the day that I actually popped it in this Nintendo Switch Grip. There you go. The day I did this, water turned into wine. Lightning struck twice at the same place. Sony allowed crossplay. This grip is extremely comfortable. I can't oversell it. Many companies have produced these kind of grips, and though I haven't tried that many, this one, it's just it. It feels very natural. The grip is really ergonomically designed, as I said, and I have access to everything without feeling any additional effort. And of course, all the buttons are easily accessible. Everything is nicely cut out. I can still take out the kickstand that easily, and of course the fans, the ventilation is adequate, and the USB port and even those placeholders are cut out really nicely. It is an extremely comfortable grip, as I said before. I'm sort of repeating myself here, but I'm just that much excited about this. And I play it a lot when I'm in public transportation, for example, buses and metros, and this is just, by using this, I can extend my play a little longer because this is just a little more comfortable to hold than just the flat Joy-Cons. And it even fits just like this in the Nintendo Switch dock without any issue, except for the fact that it can't charge because of the extra layer. It can't make the connection with the USB-C charger. That's unfortunate, but then again, I didn't expect that to be happening at all. The Nintendo Switch Comfort Grip, one done, two to go. The second product I'm going to show you today is a Nintendo Switch folding stand. And you can see it's a very tiny box, and it also holds a very complex, did I say complex? Compact. It's a very compact folding stand. So let's open it up. Inside here we'll find some really sexy plastic with a nice folding stand. And I'm going to show you just how genius this thing is, because it doesn't look like much. Again, it's just a very small piece of plastic, but it's very smartly engineered. So for starters, there are these four rubberized feet on the corners, which make sure that your Nintendo Switch folding stand is not going anywhere. And then when we open it up, you can see these little knobs right there on both sides, which means we can put the Nintendo Switch under 6 different angles, and it's easy switching between them, and they're very stable. I've tested it before. I'm going to show you as well that even on the highest angle, that I was afraid that it might tip over, where's the center of gravity with this little thing, but it's actually very stable. And of course, the lower you go, the more sturdy it becomes. Now, on the front side, you have this little flap that is your actual placeholder for the Nintendo Switch, and it has these two little knobs that connect with those Nintendo Switch placeholders right there that are also connecting inside your Nintendo Switch dock. So with those, the Nintendo Switch is not moving anywhere. And on the back side here, they added a rubber strip, which makes sure that your Nintendo Switch has all that more resistance that you need. Now, to round it all off, they have these two holes, like a gaping mouth there, or a laughing mouth at you. It's one opening on the front there, and it connects to the other opening in the kickstand there. So for any wiring, if you're hooking it up to say a USB charger or anything, which is of course very comfortable if you're playing in tabletop mode and you're playing a quite heavy game when it comes to your battery life, you can wire it all the way to the back. Of course, you can also just let the wire drop in front and hook up your controller or whatever. In fact, that's what we're going to do. So let me just place it right here on this little turntable, as I am a big fan of that thing. And there it is. It clicked right in place, and I'm going to show you just how that looks. I mean, I'm a big fan of this because, of course, when you're playing with a friend in tabletop mode, the Nintendo Switch kickstand is an option, but it's not my preferred option. First of all, I am not that fan of how stable it is, to be honest, and secondly, it doesn't get that angle that I want it to have. And with this, as I said, I can easily change the angle, and the lower you go, the more sturdy it becomes. But under any angle, it's a very sturdy folding grip, and it's very flat, it's very thin, and it comes up very easily. You can just fold it back in place, put it in your bag, and take it with you for the next session. So how does it work when we want to connect an external controller or a Pro controller? Let me show you right now. So we just unfold that kickstand again, we put it in place, just like so, turn on the Nintendo Switch to show you that we're actually connecting that controller, going there to the controllers, and let's put this one in place. There we are, click. We have this USB 2 controller, but we have this little plug that is a USB 2, actually USB 3 to USB C connection there. We plug it in on the bottom, press the button, and there we are. The Pro controller recognized. That easy, it's very comfortable. So, 2 down, 1 more to go. Our third and last product of today is the Nintendo Switch Mini Charging Grip. Box is a little bit bigger, but the product is not all that big. But the box comes with a lot of stuff. So when we open it up, I already secretly attached the wrist straps to save a little bit of time there. It comes with these really cute carton Joy-Cons. That's really nice, I guess. And here are the actual Joy-Con grips. So what are these? Well, these are just very simple things that actually function quite the same as the official Joy-Con straps. But the difference is that this is much more body, whereas this one is only a rail on the top, though it has a metal rail. This one is both a rail on the top as well as having this layer on the bottom, by which it has these little placeholders that it's just more ergonomically designed. Unfortunately, it has a plastic railing, which is not the best for your Joy-Con, but that goes a long way. So let's borrow one of these Joy-Cons, and we can easily slide it in, just like so. And at first sight, it doesn't look all that different, but in fact, it is a lot bigger than the official Joy-Con strap. And I don't even have that big hands, but to me, it is all that much more comfortable. My wife still prefers the Joy-Con straps officially supplied by Nintendo, but I swear by these. The only game in which I didn't find these comfortable over the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con grips officially by Nintendo, Joy-Con straps I should say, is the game ARMS, because for that game you play with the thumbs up grip, and in that way they're a little bit too big. So the Joy-Con straps are really smartly engineered for that. But whenever you're playing in split Joy-Con or playing alone with a single Joy-Con, this is just more comfortable. And honestly, I have to say, these shoulder buttons are very close to Nintendo quality. The travel on these is very nice. I mean, you don't have to press too much. You can just rest your finger on it and slightly press it, and it responds. And the way your bottom fingers are placed, it's just automatically gripping these little balls. And to remove it, you just press this little button there, and it jumps out of place. It comes with its own little click. There we go. So very comfortable. Of course, it comes with a really proper wrist strap. in case you want to play ARMS or any other game that you might want to throw your Joy-Con around. You can always have it attached to your wrist, and of course it is a charging grip. So while you can play it wirelessly like this, as in any other situation, you can connect it with the USB-C plug again and charge your Joy-Cons like that. So you know what, let's just try that. It comes with two charging cables, as you have two of these charging grips. They spared no expenses, everything is USB-C, except for the one that's actually hooking up to the Nintendo Switch. So you'd either have to plug it into the dock, or as I have here, you have to use that little plug to connect it, convert it actually to the USB-C port and connect it thus. So let's plug it in and see what happens. Nothing happens. And let's turn on the Nintendo Switch, and there we are. We have a red light. I hope you can see it on the camera. Let's move the bad boy a little bit closer. There we have a red light showing that the Joy-Con is not fully charged, which is a good thing. It's actually working. And of course I can still operate this thing. It still works as usual. If I disconnect, it's still working, obviously, as it doesn't do anything to the connection. But it's really nice to see that I can actually play and charge my Joy-Con at the same time. That is really good. I like these things. So as I said before, these are a little bit bigger than the official Joy-Con strap, and that is why I prefer these actually over the ones provided by Nintendo. I don't, blasphemy. It's a review. So there you have it, guys, that's a wrap. 3 products for the Nintendo Switch, as I promised you, that are absolutely essentials. And personally, I play my Nintendo Switch mostly on the go. About 95% I play my time off television screen. And being on the go, that Nintendo Switch grip is extremely comfortable. It's extremely comfortable to hold, as well as adding an extra layer of protection in case of any unfortunate mishap. Now, the folding stand I use a lot whenever I'm playing with a friend in tabletop mode and I don't have access to my Nintendo Switch dock. And while I pass my Joy-Con around and sharing it with a friend, these Joy-Con mini charging grip, as they're officially called, I find even more comfortable, I can't believe I'm saying this, more comfortable than the official Nintendo Switch Joy-Con grips. And I'm a big fan of them. I mean, I can nothing but praise and tell you to go out and buy some of these. And don't take it from me. I mean, try them out for yourself and let me know in the comment section down below what you think of them. And maybe you own any of these kind of accessories, similar accessories of a different brand, and would like to share your ideas and your experiences with them right here in the comment section. And of course, if you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up. If you don't like the video, hit the thumb down. If you're not a member of the channel yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video with more Nintendo Switch accessory reviews coming up and a lot of games coming soon. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.